Hi, my name is Victoria Onwobodo, aka Pineapple Model. I'm a model, I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm also a patient care officer. Today, I'm here with Blueprint Africa TV to talk about my experience living in Lagos. Please share this journey with me. Growing up in Lagos for me, if I was to compare it to other places that I've lived, I think it gave me a platform to be myself, platform to express myself, to find my passion, the things that I love to do. So growing up in Lagos helped me to interact with all sorts of, all different kinds of individuals. And it helped me to find myself even before, because I had growing up in different states. So I can say growing up in Lagos was a platform that I needed to be the person that I am today. Big Brother Lagos. If that's a TV show, that's a reality show. Yeah, I mean, like, you already know the story about Lagos being the center of everything. You meet different people, different character, different experience. It's a city where you get the good, the bad, and the ugly. So it's like a place of competition, a place of talent showcase. Like the thing that you think that you have, there's someone that has it better than you. There, it's a street. Guys dressing like girls. No, I don't have anything about the LGBTWFCT Abuja people. But I mean, guys dressing like girls. Why? It's too much. It's everywhere. And for me, it's a no-no. Hey, we all know the popular one. I wish I met you before my wife. Yeah, like what's pickup line? I mean, okay, you wish you met me. Now that you met me, why can't you, do the needful? And when you meet someone that you feel like you're serious with, and next thing you just hear, I'm somehow married. Some people even say they are married, but they are not really married. Guy. Now, person wey get love life, then go influence now. I don't have a love life, so Lagos hasn't influenced my love life. I think that's relative. For some people, being a good girl, they're expecting a reward for a good husband. Having a husband is not a reward for being a good girl. This should be more about your personality than doing it for people to say, oh, okay, like, because she's a good girl, she should get this. Because she's a bad girl, she shouldn't get this. See, when God is a blessed person, they check all those things. Just be yourself and live your life. Is Lagos a mad place? I can't say yes, I can't say no. It depends on what you want out of it. So it can be mad for you, depends on your circle, it can be a cool place for you. Whatever you want, you can find in Lagos, basically. So it's either yes or no, depends on what you're getting out of Lagos. Fake life. As Lagos big, yes, that part. Many of them just do fake life, that's all I can say. Hey, Lagos people, did they have girl code? Your friend will snatch your boyfriend. Your friend will snatch your husband. They don't have girl code though, unless you have good friends in your circle. Yeah, then you can trust them. But generally, I'm of the opinion that Lagos girls do not have girl code in dating. Yes, anything can happen. Follow your instincts to start with. Me, I'm a very spiritual person. For me, follow your instincts, number one. Then some of them, they will tell you that you can't call them at night. You can't call them at a particular time. They'll busy your calls all through and only let you know when they can see you, not when you can see them. Then those are the signs you look out for people who are married especially. Married men in Lagos. Oh, Jesus. That one is a story for another day. And then when you meet a single guy and then, you're trying to find out what he does, he's always on his laptop, he doesn't have a sustainable means of income. check it where you might be with a Yahoo boy. Yeah, so I think that's like few experience. I've met nice guys. I've met guys in tech. I've met guys in the hospital. I've met doctors. I've met lawyers who have good lifestyles. Firstly, your choice of men matters because I feel advice you finish now, you go still do it in your mind. Get date pastors, single pastors in the church, so they can be praying, be kabashing together, be holding hands to pray. Date doctors when you are sick. If anything happens to a member of your family, you have someone to call. Say, hey, see what is happening. Help me, run to my aid. Date lawyers. When you want to rent a house or buy a car or sign a contract, you need that lawyer boyfriend of yours to come through for you. Date politicians at your own risk. Yeah, so for me, those are the kind of guys I called. And maybe Forex traders too, Bitcoin sellers at your own risk. I'm answering all these questions based on my experiences. I've only been to 2 weddings in Lagos. Yes, funny enough, I've only been to 2 weddings. The first wedding I went for, it was my lecturer who invited me. He was going to link me up with a nephew of his, so we could link up and get married. Well, that one is a story for another day. And then another wedding I went for, I accompanied someone. I didn't even stay long, I just left. So I don't know what a proper Lagos wedding should be like. It was just cool, the events I went for. Now all of us be a shower. That be my fault, shower. So one myth that I feel like people have generally about most models, if not all models in Lagos, now they say them they do runs, get, and trust me, it's a mentality I feel like people should just erase off their mindset. Models make a lot of money. I know how much that I've made from modeling. When I came to Lagos, I kicked off with modeling. And trust me, I know how much I made signing endorsement deals. I signed an endorsement deal with Techno Mobile. I signed with Coast Milk. And I know how much that I was paid. And, so I just feel like people should zero that mentality that most models, if not all, are into prostitution in Lagos. Recently, I got a job with Lagos State government. I work at the hospital with them. So, and I live far from where the hospital is. And I'm supposed to be there at a very early time, say 8 o'clock. Now, coming from my house, I have to beat lots of traffic and I get there late. So I decided to opt for an accommodation around where the hospital is. So, quick one. I got a place, a girl's house. It was just like a girl's house, and I started going to work from there. One very random day, some girls came and they were like, they're looking for their shoe. Since they've been living by themselves, that their shoe hasn't gone missing. I couldn't look myself and say, how did I put myself in this kind of situation? Eventually, at the end of the day, those girls stole their own shoes and were looking for whom to blame. And the matter escalated. They started bringing Babalawo, we have to swear oaths, call your name and all that stuff. And I was like, nah. This thing is not worth it. I have to go back to my house. No be my fault, Nasha, I'm going for the cocktails, please. Club, so I can dance all night. I like dancing. Oga, you dey craze. Oga, come out for road. See, I don't have strength for Lagos drivers. You can be on your own. Someone come and eat you. Someone used to say, if you are driving in Lagos, you are driving for yourself and others. So you have to be very careful while you are driving. So for me, I would rather use public transport. I've not experienced mainland men. That's true. I need to find, I need to experience mainland men. I've not experienced mainland men. Let's get to the beach. Let's get to the way. So beach parties for me, yeah. If you are relocating to Lagos, or if you're living in Lagos and you do not have a purpose, I think you're in the wrong city. Lagos gives you the platform to chase whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever dreams you're trying to get, whatever it is that you want to achieve. Lagos gives you that platform. And my general view about Lagos is try to keep up with the good connections. Like, don't just keep random people as friends. Look for people who can make a meaning in your life, who can, introduce you to new things, help you achieve your goals, help you, move from one level to another. Like when I moved to Lagos, I was born and raised here, and then we had to relocate to Port Harcourt at some point. And I went to school in Enugu. So after schooling, I came down to Lagos for my NYSC in 2018. And I can tell you for a fact that the period that I spent during my NYSC year, after my NYSC year, it has shaped me into being the better person that I am today. It has put me on a path that when I look back, I'm like, if I was in Enugu, I don't think I would have achieved as much as I have achieved at this stage and age. Trust me. And that was because I was deliberate about my goals, the kind of people I was rolling with. I knew I wanted to be a supermodel in Lagos. I had already conquered Enugu. I was on billboards, I was on magazines. There's some billboards in Enugu that still have my faces on them. So, I felt like, okay, I had already conquered this industry in Enugu. Now that I'm in Lagos, how do I expand? So I started looking at people, people who could help me go beyond what I had achieved at that point. So whenever you're in Lagos or however it is, whatever it is you're doing in Lagos, it's always good for you to, look for people who are in line with your dreams. They can help you go from the particular level that you are to another one and, keep pushing you to be the best version of yourself. Shout out to Blueprint Africa TV for having me on this interview. I had fun. I wish I could answer all the questions, the way that I would want to, but there are some things that you're not meant to say on this platform. So you can follow me on my social media platforms. I'm Pineapple Model on all social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Pineapple Model on all social media platforms. Thank you. Bye.